Oh, greetings there again, travelers. Welcome to another strange and peculiar update thing, which trying to learn how to break up the monotony of just uploading these stream highlights. And if any of you guys have any tips on how would you guys edit like a flatland thing? Because I'm at this point where I have so many flatland clips, but the thing is I have so many flatland clips in the garage that it's actually hard for me to tell which clips are which, and the only kind of distinction I have at the moment is just I have the day markers on them, and I'm kind of wondering do you guys have like some sort of organization method on how you organize your clips? Because when I look through my clips, it's just a sea of basically just clips in the garage, and I don't know which ones are actually good and which ones are not. So I guess we're just going to continue doing the day thing because that's basically how I've been organizing it. I've been kind of wondering if I should have been organizing them in terms of putting the actual what I was actually doing in the trick line or something like that. But I don't know. Do you guys have any tips on that? But anyway, we actually completed this ink. We're probably going to paint it out, maybe even today on stream sometime. But we did ink this out, and this is the most recent ink that we've done. We have this one was inspired by Isaiah 40:31 on mounting up his wings as eagles, and we got some sort of biking chick up in here. And I'm going to be honest, sometimes I actually like the inks better than I do the painting process at times. But yeah, this one was fun. We got a brakeless BMX bike, and if any of you guys have any tips on how to better draw BMX bikes or any bikes in general, please let me know. We got some shoes of peace up in here. We got a little goth cross up in here. We got a little goth cross. We got a Bible. This one was kind of inspired by pruning plants and stuff like that. And she's got a little shield on this one. And I mean, kind of, if you guys eventually, I think actually in like 25 days, there's going to start being these art streams that I start uploading. And the thing is that if you see a lot of the characters that we start drawing, they're really, really, really cheesy because I basically just would draw, like fantasy characters and I just put some random bike in the back. It was pretty fun though to do it. But the thing is lately I've been kind of getting a little bit more modern-esque with illustrations, or trying to anyway. But anyway, travelers, what's also cool is we can just talk about things. Now, today I'm not going to talk about any riders. We're going to talk more a bit about some of the process of what's going down now. Alrighty, let's check this out. And if any of you guys have any tips or advice on how you guys edit these things, and I was actually using this program called CapCut. The thing is you start having to get some sort of monthly subscription. It used to be completely free, but then they changed it. But I started using this free program, and this is just the Microsoft Clip Champ, and I basically just import these clips up in here, and this is just how we kind of have done it at the moment. And the other thing is these clips, how I've been trying to figure out how to change the monotony of just uploading the stream highlights. Well, the thing is I'm actually going to go back and we're going to start uploading old clips because I have all these old clips before I tore my ACL, which I wish I never tore my ACL, but I guess it's also a weird double-edged sword because if I never tore my ACL, I guess I never would have gotten into flatland, which is hilarious. And the other thing is I've had some people ask me, if I got I actually didn't get surgery for my torn ACL. I just kind of started riding flatland, and the whole plan is I was kind of waiting because I got like two diagnostic things, and one of the doctors said I could maybe try and do physical therapy because there's been some athletes that did physical therapy without having an ACL, and I think even Ryan Nyquist has been riding for like a decade without an ACL, which is freaking crazy. But the thing is, I started doing the physical therapy, and then I started just basically riding flatland. And yeah, it's kind of the lore of why I got into flatland. But yeah, we have all these old clips that I'm eventually going to maybe put in the front of the streams, maybe to just try and change the thumbnail. Just to change the thumbnail up in here, right? And if anybody was also wondering how we're also getting the thumbnails for the thing on what program I'm using, now I guess no one's ever asked me how I'm doing the thumbnails, but the thing is, I'm just using this, what's this program called? This is just the Microsoft program that comes, I think it's called like Paint 3D or something, right? Don't have Photoshop. I'm just kind of using the free programs on the Microsoft thing. This is actually a recent clip, Ice Pick No Hander up in here. And if anybody's wondering how I'm getting like the sequence things, you know how I like have one like I'm like over here and then we got one over there. Well, how I do that is, if you notice, a lot of my clips are actually filmed. You know, I don't have like a filmer like going like this, like filming it. So a lot of them are still images, right, in some degree. And basically what I do is I slow-mo the video down, and I use this thing right here, which you can actually see the thumbnail that we took right here. And this program's called, this one's called Snipping Tool right there. And basically what I'll do is I will open up the video in a different window, and I will snipping tool the clip. And then what I do, I go in here, and then there's this thing called like the insert image or something, and then you have to like do this, I think it's called like the magic tool or something, and then you have to kind of manually kind of, I mean, it does a pretty good job of like cropping a lot of it out, but basically it's like this tool, like where is it? Let's see here. It's one of these tools up in here. I guess I probably should have pre-planned this before I did it, but it's basically you put it in here, and then if you insert, I think it's this magic select, it's that one right there, I'm pretty sure. If you hit this one, right, you can like, let's see if we can actually just do it right here. Can we do it right here? I don't know if we can. I think we go like this, right? Say like I wanted to get just that one right there. Let's see if it'll work. We press enter, or actually maybe we don't press enter. Why is this not working? Oh yeah, okay, then we go over on this side, and then we press next, and then see how it's like this, but see how it's not completely perfect. So sometimes you have to go in here, sometimes you have to hit this thing again, and see how there's the add and remove. So we're gonna do add, we're gonna go done. Or I thought, oh, I guess not. I guess I kind of messed it up. But you guys start figuring out. It's like you just do the add and subtract, and you kind of have to add things out and, you know, subtract things out, and then you basically just clip it into the next tile thing that you want. And that's how we get the thumbnails. And if any of you guys have any tips on how you guys are doing that, if there's any way we can speed up any of this process, please let me know, you know. But yeah, I guess that's about it. The other thing about these clips and how I get these clips on my computer is that I basically have just, these are the clips on my phone, and sometimes I do edit on my phone, and then I send them over to my computer. But anyway, everybody, that's kind of how we've been doing this editing process. Man, editing takes me so long. I guess I'm getting a little bit faster in terms of you know, just doing the stream highlight ones where you see just like the thumbnails. Those ones I feel like don't take that long. It's actually when I edit an actual YouTube video kind of thing where you're dealing with like 20 different clips and that stuff, I don't know, it just gets, kind of confusing for me. But anyway, everybody, I hope you guys have a good one. Keep trying your best and have fun, and keep riding the bikes. And if any of you guys have any tips and tricks on any of this stuff, please let me know. Or if you guys have any questions, I'll try and do my best to answer. But keep having fun, everybody, and keep exploring on the bike. And if you're out there, hopefully try and figure out more ways on how to promote the Flatland BMX scene, because I don't know, maybe it's just where I live or something like that, but there's not many people into Flatland BMX, it seems like, and it's kind of crazy actually. But I guess that's what kind of drove me into streaming, and that's what these very streams are, because if you guys haven't noticed, I actually do like bantering and stuff at the skate park. I'm kind of one of those people, I like to banter and talk at the skate park. But the thing is the Flatland scene, I guess depending on, maybe if you lived in like California or something, or like Japan, or maybe some parts of the UK where they have a good Flatland scene. But like, bro, like I honestly think if I didn't stream some of this Flatland stuff, I probably would have just given up, because I'm like, you know, that I guess that's also why I do these Bible studies. What's actually strange about these streams, everybody, it's weird because on YouTube it's kind of different. I think on YouTube I have more BMX riders watching like just the clip things, but on my Twitch I actually have like 9/10 of all the people that are on my Twitch actually just watch the Bible study thing. It's really, really strange. But anyway, everybody, hope you guys have a good one. Glory be to God. Farewell, travelers. Farewell.